Mark 13, verses 1 to 8. As he walked away from the temple, one of his disciples said, "Teacher, look at that stonework, those buildings." Jesus said, "You're impressed by this grandiose architecture? There's not a stone in the whole works that is not going to end up in a heap of rubble." Good morning, everyone. It's Robbie time again. I wonder how their week went. Let's call them out and ask. 1, 2, 3, Robbie.
It was awful.
Robbie, are you talking about your week?
Nope. I was looking at some pictures from our summer school trip to Drumheller.
Oh, goody. We didn't get to hear about your trip. But why was it awful? Or was it the picture that was bad?
No, see, the picture is great, full of awe. It's like a picture of my ancestors.
Oh, I see. Talking to you is confusing sometimes. But Robbie, those are not your ancestors. Those are dinosaurs.
The museum lady said that these reconstructions are based on fossils that formed millions of years ago. That sounds like ancestors to me. And you have to admit, they do look like me. Do you think they breathe fire?
Well, I suppose they could be dragon bone fossils. I'm not a paleontologist. Anyway, your awe reminds me of the gospel lesson today.
Of course it does. In what possible way?
Well, one of the disciples was in awe of the stonework of the Jewish synagogue, what we nowadays call the temple.
And they were in awe of a building? I think million-year-old bones are far more interesting.
Well, this is not just any building. They thought of it as the house of God. But I think in this gospel, Jesus agrees with you. You see, Jesus knew something about the temple the disciples didn't. It was going to be destroyed.
Get out. Really?
The disciples couldn't believe it either. And that is how I think your awful dinosaur picture is like the temple.
Now you're confusing me. How is a dinosaur like a temple?
The dinosaurs ruled the earth for millions of years. And then suddenly, all there was left was bones.
Hey, those are my ancestors we're talking about.
Robbie, we haven't established a link between dinosaurs and modern dragons.
Well, you're starting to sound like a paleontologist now.
The link I'm trying to make is that conflict and time tend to break down things we see as being eternal. Nothing in this world is permanent, even holy temples.
But Jesus lasts. Even death didn't stop him.
And God also lasts. It is good to honor God with beautiful temples, but the temple is not God. Even gigantic dinosaurs, based on the Greek for terrible lizards, fade away with time.
Does Jesus believe in dragons or dinosaurs?
Robbie, I doubt Jesus knew anything about dragons or dinosaurs. Jesus did know of nations and of politics and warned the disciples to be wary of worldly things, pretending to be godly.
Cam, I've noticed that the Bible packs a lot of stuff into these short little gospel lessons of kings and things and dinosaurs.
Yes, they're definitely worth a look.
And Cam?
Yes, Robbie?
I'm not a terrible lizard. I guess I'm not a dinosaur after all.
No, Robbie, you're not a terrible lizard. Amen.
Amen.